time, but you can with our Shark. It is our today's special. I'm Suzanne Runyon. Tracy Rose is here. She's been passionate about bringing you great products for your home for more than 14 years here at HSN, and we've got a super value from Shark. Now remember, as a today's special, it's for a really limited time, so you can jump in on it. I love launching midnight because I know I've got all 4 colors. Right. If you want, just as a heads up, this really cool denim blue, it's literally denim blue, then make sure and get it at midnight. Get it tonight, right now while we have it, because it is by far outselling the other colors. And always what happens is the day goes on, we'll lose this color, and then all of a sudden, almost like a domino effect, the other colors go. So you're still good on all 4 colors. Just want to highlight that denim blue before it's sold out.
And listen, too much information, Tracy. You know me, I'm like, you and I are the same. Like, you always throw it out there, we throw it out there, all the thing. Listen, vacuums aren't the sexiest thing you want to buy yourself, you know? But listen, you got floors, you've got, you know, you've got things that you got to clean up high, you got things you got to clean down low. Why would you not buy something that has every single piece of advanced technology that Shark has? We're the leaders when it comes to floor care, okay? Listen, our engineers are constantly innovating. So what do I want to show you with this demonstration? Remember, you've got 2 brush rolls working like best friends to give you the ultimate clean, okay? You've got hair, you've got medium-sized particles right here, you've got fine particles over here. With the hair, it's not, you know, it's gonna clean itself. That brush roll is gonna clean itself. This right here, that front brush roll, that DuoClean, that's gonna polish and kind of buff up everything. With the fine particles, it's gonna clean everything up. Imagine cleaning a mirror and what you have to do to get that mirror sparkling clean.
Good point.
Okay? I don't have any cleaning solution. I don't have anything. I'm gonna turn this on. Ready? Look at this. Hair, boom. Look at that. Now wait for it, look at this. 2 brush rolls.
That's great.
So that front brush roll right there, it's gonna go ahead and buff everything out. Now wait for it, that precision. Come on.
That's amazing.
That's that DuoClean technology.
You know your vacuum at home doesn't do that.
No, it doesn't. And you know what, Suzanne, that's a really good point. Do me a favor and ask yourself, does my vacuum do that? For the next 30 minutes, ask yourself, does my vacuum do that? You know, and if the answer is no, then it's time to upgrade.
That's so true.
Check this out. That long blonde hair, remember, every time that these PowerFins rotate, they clean themselves, okay? What are your brush rolls doing? So let's go ahead and talk about this type of technology. So PowerFin technology are kind of like squeegees, okay? They're gonna kind of go ahead and buff out and squeegee your floors. And if you're thinking, oh, well, I have carpet, I don't really need anybody to squeegee my floors. Look at how it separates those carpet fibers. Then you have the most powerful stick vac that you have, and go ahead and think about that and how you're gonna be able to have that suction power.
Here's what I wanna do, that we haven't showed the handheld, really.
Oh, my friend, I'm sorry.
And it's a miss if we don't.
Yeah.
Because you think, okay, great, you're like, okay, I like it, it's a great vac, I understand it, hard floors, carpets, tile, whatever hard surfaces you have, and carpeted, rugs, runners, the whole thing.
Yeah.
Watch what happens now, because this is whole house cleaning, so show them what you've done.
Yeah, so here's the cool thing about this. So it is a true 2-in-1. So you've got, all you do with the click of a button, you put it into the handheld mode. It's just around 3.5 pounds, very, very lightweight. Check this one out. This is gonna be that pet power tool that you get with, again, the PowerFin technology. Look at this. Look at that.
That's great.
All right, so this is gonna actually clean itself as well. So look at this. Short hair, pet hair right here on your stairs.
And that's thick carpeting.
Look at that. Now, long hair. Look at this. Okay? Imagine doing this with your upright. Are you really gonna take your big, huge upright out of the closet, plug it in just to clean your stairs? No. Okay? Now, look at that. Then get down here, and you got the base. Now, if you thought I was done, remember, because it's so lightweight, you can actually do this. And clean here as well. Get down in those corners, just like so. So you're looking at this and you're thinking about your stairs. What I want you to think about is your car. I want you to think about your RV. I want you to think about all those different things. And remember, every time this rotates, it cleans itself. So you have those PowerFins. You've got that PowerFin technology right there, so every time that these rotate, they're gonna clean themselves.
Now, next, I'm gonna go over here and tell them what everybody gets, because they just kind of tuned in through. I want you to talk about the dusting brush that's right behind you, only because this is, for me, what is a really big deal. You know, people will just buy a vacuum, and all it does, and you'll spend well over 300 bucks on it, and it's just a floor carpet rug vacuum, okay? You spend a ton of money. It's so nice when you're gonna invest your money in a new vacuum that could have and do all these different things. So instead of having to go and grab a rag and dust all over my house, guess what? You're just gonna use your new Shark. Instead of having to say, oh, that runner in the front room, I've gotta clean it. Well, guess what? You grab the Shark. Oh, I gotta do my steps. You grab the Shark. Oh, I wanna take it to my car and clean out all the M&Ms and the French fries and all the Cheerios. You're gonna grab your Shark and use it in the handheld mode. So we have 4 colors, which is great, and this is all exclusive. This is the denim blue. By far, it's outselling the other colors. So we already know that going into tonight. You guys have been really busy all evening so far in our hour. You're loving this denim blue. I do too, because I love denim. We have eggplant. If you're a purple person, there's eggplant down below. This is our emerald colored here, and this is your classic black. With the normal version of this at almost $300 at retail, and we do all this research, so you can really feel confident when you shop with us, you only get these 2 tools, and that's the crevice tool and it's the upholstery tool. So these 2. That comes with it for $300. What they've added is that tool you just saw Tracy use on the steps that has the same technology as the main brush. They've added the duster, which we're gonna show you in just a second, and not one, but you get an additional pack. This is called the puck, actually. It's the odor puck. So your inside of your machine is gonna smell and stay fresh. Now, another thing that's really crucial, this is so important. I know there's so many features to go through. It's got HEPA filtration. So the air coming out of your Shark is cleaner than the air you're breathing right now. That is another fantastic feature, and it's built in a way that it's going to continue to have that feature.
True HEPA.
True HEPA.
Again, I mean, because you know there's a difference in stuff. You wanted to talk about the dusting brush?
Oh, perfect.
You know what I mean? Check this out.
Great.
Okay, so again, everybody needs a good handheld. Now here's the fun thing. This is not heavy. It's not hurting my arms. It's not, you know, you don't have to worry about that. You can get up high like this. Look at this. Now, I can actually put that dusting brush on the wand, you know, the extra 3 feet of the wand, and I can get up high, really high like that. Remember, this is going to be the most powerful stick vac that we have ever offered you when it comes to Shark. The most rich featured Shark that we've ever offered you. Here's the other thing. It stands on its own. Everybody loves a stick vac. I can't reiterate this enough because I read the reviews and people are like, oh, I don't like stick vacs because they're hard to store. You know what Shark said? We hear you. Boom. There you go. So let's take a minute and break down all the different technologies. So we talked about how it's a handheld. We talked about how it's stick vac. And then remember I said you got that wand technology? Imagine being able to put that dusting brush right here on the base of this. Hold on, let's go ahead and do it. I'm gonna go rogue, Suzanne. I mean,
please.
It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Let's go ahead and go crazy. Imagine, I'm actually adding an extra 3 feet of reach. So, what about this?
Yeah.
Boom.
Perfect.
When's the last time you cleaned on top of your cabinet?
Or on top of a picture frame.
Anywhere.
Yeah, like.
I mean, I'm 5'2". If I'm gonna clean up there, I gotta bring a ladder out. I gotta go crazy. I gotta do all that stuff. And you know what I end up doing? Nothing. I'm like, oh, I'll do that next week.
And then you wonder why your house is so dusty.
Right.
It's because you never cleaned above your cabinets.
And that's the other thing. Remember, you've got that odor neutralizer as well. So what do we want to hit next? You want to hit the self-cleaning brush roll?
Sure, yeah, let's do it.
So let's go over here. Remember, we've got that PowerFin technology, so every single time that PowerFin rotates, it's gonna clean itself. So this is a Shark, it's an upright. It's obviously not 9 pounds, okay? No. It does not have the latest and greatest technology. So I'm gonna turn this on like so, and look at this. Beautiful job, does a great job. Cleans it all up, looks great. And you're like, oh gosh, my floors look great. You know what doesn't look great? It's what's underneath. Now, do me a favor, maybe in the morning or whenever, but look underneath your vacuum. Does your vacuum look like this? There's no way that your vacuum can get the job done if it looks like this. If all of that hair is wrapped around those bristles, it cannot get the job done. So you know what Shark did? They reinvented the brush roll. So now you've got the PowerFin technology so that every single time that these fins rotate, they clean themselves. Ready? Same hair, same mess, same everything, same results, beautiful carpet lines, right? But here's the deal, remember? Every time that those fins rotate, they're gonna clean themselves. So what makes the difference? What is the difference in that? Over here, we'll show you. So when you have old school bristles, there are gaps in the cleaning process. You know, I mean, think of a bristle, think of a brush, think of how you brush your hair, think of a broom, all right? Your bristles leave tracks. You know what your PowerFins do? They basically squeegee your floors. So you have results like this. Now, if you're thinking, oh, I don't need results like this because I don't have hardwood floors, I have carpet. This squeegee right here will separate your carpet fibers. So you've got the most powerful stick vac that Shark has ever made with 2 motors working to suction up all of those messes.
And you've got to think, in a 9-pound unit, listen to this, you have the most advanced cleaning technology they offer in a 9-pound unit. So it's super easy to make that transition, get rid of the old one, maybe put one upstairs and use this as your main one. I love when you do the piles of stuff.
Right?
Look at that. That's probably good 3 inches high.
Yeah. And you don't see these type of demos with any other types of vacuums.
That's true.
Because you know what happens is we've got that DuoClean technology. We've reinvented the way that you vacuum. We've gotten rid of that front plastic panel that acts like a bulldozer, pushes the messes around. So if you had a mess like this, big particles, medium-sized particles, what would you do? Get a broom.
Yep.
Sweep it up, okay? And then you're like, oh, there's some extra stuff left over. Let me go ahead and vacuum that. Oh, but look at my vacuum wasn't able to get these really fine particles, so now I've got to go get a dry duster. This is a 3-step process, but you know what it is with Shark? It's a 1-step process. With all of this technology, you don't have to worry about getting out the broom, getting out the dry duster. You don't have to worry about moving, look at this, you don't have to move your furniture out of the way. Why? Because you've got that look at that low profile. I mean, are you kidding me right now?
That's awesome.
Why we love stick vac. So think of everything that you're getting with this and how it's going to make your life easier. You're not choosing, okay?
I wish they wouldn't call it a stick vac, actually.
I know.
It really doesn't do it justice. Like, it makes sense because it looks like that, but it really is. It's an incredibly powerful vacuum.
You know, the biggest misconception is like bigger is better.
Right, right.
Okay, so you don't want something big and bulky, like out with the old, in with the new. Our innovators at Shark, they're constantly innovating. Our engineers, they're like, okay, we know what you want. We know you need a handheld. We know you need the power of an upright.
And before you put that down, can you show the 2 vessels? Because this is so cool. And you can see everything you picked up with it.
Oh, the 2 what?
Yeah, the two canisters where it's
check
holding
this out. So you've got the 2 different canisters, so that's gonna give you that extra big seal right there, okay? So with 1 button right here, you can go ahead and release it, all right? Hold on, let me go ahead and, all right, there we go. Go ahead, press these 2 buttons right here. It's gonna pop out like so, and look at that.
It's so cool, it separates the stuff.
It's so easy, and then you've got a little filter in there. Remember, right in here is gonna be your true HEPA filter. What does that mean for you? Well, it means that 99.9% of the particles that you pick up from your floors stays in the vacuum. And that's a really big deal because that's easy to say when you have an upright because it's just 1 unit, but this is a true 2-in-1. You know, we have so many moving parts with this to be able to seal everything off and keep everything in the vacuum, and then add that odor neutralizer in there and give the odor neutralizer, this is what it does. Everybody has experienced the fact when you turn a vacuum on, you get that funky smell. Or if you go ahead and vacuum up an area that maybe the cat has played on, or you know, dog food or kitty litter or anything like that, you smell that funkiness in the air. That odor neutralizer is gonna neutralize that inside of your unit. So again, all of these different features, it really is so featured rich. Normally we don't have an hour presentation when it comes to vacuums.
Right.
But I was like, we've got so much stuff to talk about, you can't just give me 30 minutes. Like I gotta break everything down because it's not your regular vacuum. It's not your old school vacuum.
And I love this because literally you don't have to touch the stuff.
No. Ready?
Just take it. Voila! Isn't that
There you
awesome?
go. That's it.
And they've even redesigned the interior of this so that hair doesn't stick to the interior.
Exactly.
You never have to get your hand up into a canister and like try to pick the hair out.
Because then you do this, you're like,
Yeah, or you literally have to put like I've taken a coat hanger and a stick before to try to get up there. Yeah, it's so disgusting. To try to get stuff from the canister.
Right.
With this, you see how it opens up, and even the technology inside the canister has been redesigned to make that more effortless.
Yeah.
Like it really is if we had the time to go from the very top of this unit all the way down to the itsy bitsy bottom of it and everything in between, you realize they completely upgraded the whole idea of how you vacuum. They're making it easier, they're making it faster, they're making it much more efficient. We're making it more affordable. We've got 5 flex pays tonight. We have free shipping. And by the way, shipping's usually around $15, $16 on that. So we just saved you another 15 bucks. And then you're saving $120 off retail. And it is an exclusive configuration. And I've got to read this out loud. It's the most powerful shark stick we've ever offered. And it's the most powerful shark today's special will do for the entire year. Now, will we have other sharks? Yes, but nothing's going to be more powerful than this. It's also the latest technology and the most advanced brush roll they've ever put in a unit. So it's funny because I think when you see, oh, it's lightweight, we can hold it with one hand, no problem. Realize you're getting incredible versatility, and then it's an incredible value on top of that. Plus, you're getting the extra goodies that we're only offering in our configuration. It's actually, we're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different extras that are included when normally you only get 2 extras with their normal $300 unit you'd buy at a store.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, and again, we ask you to do the shark challenge, and what does that mean? It means when you get this home, what I want you to do is take this vacuum and run it over the last area that you vacuumed with your old vacuum. Because remember a minute ago, Suzanne and I asked you, you know, we wanted you to say, hey, can my vacuum do that? And this rug, it doesn't look very dirty, okay? So look at right here, this side of your screen. I haven't vacuumed that one yet. Look at how beautiful the beautiful lines are right here. All right, here we go. And I had a clean canister with this one. So this is that Shark Challenge. Remember, the most powerful stick vac that Shark has ever presented here at HSN, the most powerful one that we have on the line, the most featured rich one that we have on the line. Beautiful carpet lines, sucking up all of that mess. Again, on a clean canister, check this out. All right, look at this, okay? Look at that. I mean, it looked clean.
No, and you could not see any of that.
No, you could not see any of that. And what does it look like when I come down here? All right, check this out. With the press of a button, this is gonna be your release.
That's great.
All right, so that's all your hair, that's all your sand, those are all your seeds. And listen, if you're thinking, oh, that's not that big of a deal, remember, this is the stuff that wears your carpet down. This is the stuff that makes your carpet dull. This is the stuff that makes your carpet look, you know, older.
And thinner.
You know, and thinner, yeah. This is the stuff that makes you have to replace your carpet sooner. You know, think of, when you invest in a good vacuum, that means that you've got longevity with your carpet.
Right.
Okay?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
So, you know, you don't want something that's gonna maybe do the job, okay? Talked about the self-cleaning brush roll, talked about the Shark Challenge, we talked about all that great stuff. The other thing, DuoClean technology. Remember, that front brush roll is always going to be engaged with the floor. That's what we love so much. I wanna go over here to this one if you don't mind.
Sure.
Because I wanna show you this. So we've got the particles right here, and we've got some dry dust on here. Now, wait for it. I'm gonna turn this on. All right, look at this.
You know what's funny?
Look at
That's a really big particle and the most finest particle.
Yeah, so what would you normally do here? You would probably have to get the broom out,
right?
Sweep the big
up
particles
the big
out.
stuff.
Because listen, if you do not have DuoClean technology, your vacuum is gonna push those big particles away. All right, push them out of the way. Ours sucks them up, eats them up like kind of like a little Pac-Man. Look at that.
And it polishes the floor.
And it polishes the
floor.
floor.
And it dusted everything.
Yes, so your floor should look like this every time that you vacuum. It should not take 3 steps to go ahead and make that happen. Now, stands on its own. Again, I cannot say that enough because that is a really big feature here. But remember, it is a true 2-in-1. You've got the handheld, all right? You've got, boom,
it's almost a 3-in-1 when you think about it.
You know what,
because you can use it handheld, you could use it as a stick, and then you could use it as a vacuum.
You know what else you can use it as?
Oh,
Baby
hello.
shark, Let's
get the kids involved.
Right.
You'll teach them young. They can vacuum. Wouldn't that be funny? I think kids would love that, to be honest with you. Help mommy vacuum the floor?
Yes, it'd be like, oh, it's a fun little game.
My dad used to say, yo, you can't help paint the house till you're a certain age. And by the time we got that age, we couldn't wait to help them.
Right.
I mean, how brilliant was that of my dad? You know, oh, we can now help you paint the entire room? That's great.
Woo!
So smart. Now you can get the kids involved. All right, I'm gonna walk over here, Trace, while you set up for your next one. Let me just remind you of the colors real quickly. By far the most popular one going in this midnight launch is going to be the denim blue. And I love it. I love my DG2, my G by Giuliana jeans, my Iman jeans. I love them all. If you love your denim like I do, awesome, awesome color to add to your home. Then we have the eggplant. If you're a purple person, that's the eggplant. We have a beautiful emerald green. And then, of course, we have just your basic black. I think the nice thing about the black is if you're going to gift this one, this would be a gift that I would not be insulted getting. If you typically give me a vacuum cleaner, I'm like, what are you telling me? I got to do more work. Thank you, honey. You're in the doghouse. If you gave me a shark like this, I'd be like, ooh, you're saying, honey, I want you to do less work because you get things done quicker when you have this unit because it's so much more efficient. Now, remember, most everybody just gets the tool tools, the crevice, and the upholstery. That's normally what you get for $300. What we've included is that handheld power brush. That's included. You also get this magnificent dusting brush, and you already get one of the little pads or packs or pucks. We've actually doubled it up so your shark will smell in its interior great for literally up to a year with the 2 pods that we include with it. So, or pucks, I guess we're calling them. It's like a hockey puck. Okay, we did want to show you this hair example again. And I love it. We're competing against a really nice shark. Right. But you notice she's not taking this apart and using it 12 ways. It's got one job and one job only.
Yeah, and that's the thing. We didn't want to put like another vacuum out here. We want to kind of compare like apples to apples because listen, this is a shark and we love it, but at the end of the day, it's not 2023 technology. Right. You know, I mean, everything. Listen, you don't go to the cell phone store and say, hey, I've got $209. Can you please give me a flip phone from 19, you know, whatever, and no apps, no phone, no nothing, or no camera. No, you're like, I have $210. Give me the latest and greatest technology, and that's what we're doing with this one.
I agree.
So, self-cleaning brush roll. This is a really big deal for me because I think that everyone can agree. If you go look at your vacuum and look underneath, chances are, if you do not have the self-cleaning brush roll or the DuoClean technology or the PowerFins, you're gonna kind of have a little bit of a mess, okay? So look at this. Great vacuum, totally does its job like it's supposed to.